What's up guys, Ron here with a video. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the Apple TV. This is going to be a review and why I replaced my Roku with the Apple TV. This is the Apple TV HD with 1080p, 32GB version. This isn't the 4K with 64GB. This isn't a 4K TV, so I didn't need that. But let's get into this video and show you why I love this thing and why I replaced the Roku streaming stick with it. So let's bring our camera down a little bit. Perfect. So to start out, it's the simplicity that the Apple TV brings, and most Apple devices in general. It's straightforward, just icons. There's no widgets, no craziness or anything. It's straightforward. You got your icons, your apps, and that's it. So you got your, I guess you call these favorite apps up here at the top, which mine's the Apple TV App Store, Spectrum, Photos, and Podcast. And then you got your regular apps down here at the bottom, which I have Music, Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, the search bar, Disney Plus, Smithsonian Channel, you know, all your regular stuff, speed test, arcade, computers, and settings. So let's go here into settings. So the settings is just like iOS. And on my Apple TV, we're running the latest 13.4.5. So let's get into Siri. This is your normal stuff. Like I said, straightforward. You got your general settings, users and accounts, video and audio, AirPlay, HomeKit, remotes, devices, apps. I mean, your normal stuff. So one of my most favorite features is the screensaver. So you have an aerial screensaver, which I will show you on the remote here. This is your home button. So when you want to go home, you press this button right here. Then you press it again to get at the top. Then you press the menu button to get to your screensaver, or you can wait until the time is up for the screensaver to come on. And this is the aerial screensaver. I think this is really pretty, and it shows you what it is down there in the corner, a description of it when it comes on. So go back to settings, the one I normally have, which works half of the time. Is shot on iPhone. So this is going to be your shot on iPhone pictures, which there's a preview of it, but for it to actually work, let's see, for it to actually work, let's go back. Okay, it's working. I can't get it to work sometimes. It's going to show your shot on iPhone pictures. Beautiful pictures shot on various different iPhones. So, I mean, that's self-explanatory. So let's go back to settings here. Like I said, you got your normal stuff, your appearance, you got light and dark, just like in iOS. Your sleep timer, accessibility settings. Let's see what's in accessibility. Voiceover, zoom, display accommodations, bold text, increased contrast, motion. Your stuff that you see, normal stuff that you see in the iPhone. Just like an iPhone and TV. This does have Siri, and I'll show you how Siri works here in a little bit. You manage storage, background app refresh, you know, your normal stuff. Video and audio, airplane, HomeKit, regular stuff. So let's back at the settings. And like I said, normal home screen, just like on an iPhone. Now we do have an app store on the Apple TV, which is kind of bare bones compared to the iPhone, but you can't really expect a lot from a streaming box. So you have your arcade, your channels. This is your arcade games. This is one of the biggest, I guess, selling points of the Apple TV. But I don't find the games that fun. That's just my opinion. You know, all your mainly streaming stuff, Disney Plus. I mean, this is your app store. This is where your apps are going to be. And it works just like the iPhone. You have your podcast, your photos. I have Spectrum up here. You have Apple Music up here. I love using Apple Music up here on the TV because when I don't want to listen to it through my phone or my AirPods, I listen to it on the TV. Yeah, that's that. We have the arcade app up here. Let's check this out. And here you can try it for free to be able to get all your free arcade games. I've already done the 1 month. I don't know why it's still saying that. I didn't really use it. So, but this is where you can get all your arcade games. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of it. To each their own. But a lot of people will find these games fun. That's the arcade. That's the arcade app. So let's do Siri. Now Siri doesn't work exactly like it does on the iPhone. Siri up here can do very basic functions for the Apple TV itself, but you can't ask it questions like what's 2 plus 2 or who's the president of the United States, or, you know, set an alarm for blah, blah, blah. You can't do that. So, on the Apple TV remote, you're going to press and hold this microphone button right here. And you're going to talk into the remote. The remote does have a microphone on it. Speaking of the remote, as you can see, this is one apiece. The way you charge the remote is you use a lightning connector, put it in the bottom. This remote can actually, I think, last up to a year to a full year, which is impressive. But we'll press and hold the Siri button, and we'll tell her to open the search bar. Open search. There we go. It's not called a search bar. So it's opening the search app. The search app's loading. And here you can find all your movies and stuff. Ooh, Wonder Woman. I have to watch that later. Let's go into it real quick. I know this is supposed to be part of the video, but I love this movie. Oh, Spectrum TV. So let's go home. And we'll use Siri again. Let's tell her to open the Hulu app. Just basic functions like that make it perfect. Let's back out again. And let's see if we can tell her to go to sleep. Siri never sleeps, but you put your TV to sleep by pressing the home button. Hey, I learned something new today. All right, but that's how Siri works on the Apple TV. She's bare bones. She's basic. I mean, it is what it is. So it's really gonna wrap up the video. I know it wasn't a lot, but that's how the Apple TV is. I mean, I think it's the best thing I ever bought. But actually, there is one more thing that I wanted to show you. The main reason I bought it. This right here is my iPad. iPad right here. I have a big Roku sticker on the back of it. The thing that I love about the Apple TV is that, let's put this up here real quick. can AirPlay my iDevices to the Apple TV. That's the main reason why I wanted it. And I like streaming what's on my screen to my TV. Whether I'm watching something on Facebook or if I'm FaceTiming, I think it's pretty cool that I can have it on my TV and be looking at my TV instead of my iPad. It blows the picture out and it's amazing. What I might start doing here, and leave comments down in the comment section if you would agree with me doing this, but when I'm doing my videos, when I'm looking at tech websites, what I might start actually doing is filming it on the TV through AirPlay and uploading it directly to YouTube. So pretty much like what I'm doing right now. So if I have a tech website open, talking about the iPhone 12 or whatever, I'll have it on the TV and I'll be filming the TV. Because unfortunately, with the screen recording function in iOS, you can only hear what's, if I'm not mistaken, you can only hear what's on the iPad itself. You can't hear people talking. It doesn't use the microphone. So, if there's any other type of app or anything I could use, just let me know instead of doing this. But as of right now, this is my plan going forward, is to do this if I'm going to film something on the iPad. So, AirPlay, I mean, self-explanatory, your screen mirroring to the Apple TV, and no set-top box or streaming stick right now supports it from Apple devices. Only the Apple TV does. And that's really the main reason why I got it. This is a little bit on the pricey side, yes. I think I paid $179 for my Apple. No, not $179. I paid $149 for my Apple TV. Which you can get Roku's way cheaper than that. Google Chrome, the Chromecast, other, streaming sticks and set-top boxes like the Amazons. So, but other than that, that's actually going to be it. That's going to be all for the Apple TV. If you like this, give it a like, smash that like button, leave comments down in the comment section to tell me what I can do better to make my video content better, and share the video and subscribe to the channel. You'll help me out a lot by doing that and getting this channel lifted off the ground. So, till the next time, till the next video, I'll see y'all later. Peace.